Check, check, check.
Awesome, thank you.
When I was a freshman a year ago, I saw actually a random flyer up on a wall in Schoenberg. I was coming out of a GE and I saw it and I was like, oh, what's that? Looked at it, they say, hey, you want to take a recording engineering class? We meet on Fridays at 1 o'clock. And then I was like, what time is it? Oh, it's noon, I should head over right now. They teach a pretty comprehensive course on recording engineering. Not only about the engineering itself, but also about like the physics behind it, music industry as well, and they go very in depth about the gear as well, especially all the gear that's used here in the facility. After you take the intro course, you're allowed to use the studios here. This one, scoring stage, I'm currently using it to record a fine band, and I actually use it for that pretty often. Oftentimes a band or a friend of mine who knows a band that needs like recordings, they'll come to me and they'll say, hey, we'd like to use the studio. And then I'll just say like, sure, you know, you can pop in and then get paid like a nominal fee. Most studios charge like a few hundreds of dollars. I normally say like 15 to 20 per hour. Could I hear the acoustic guitar, please?
This is plugged into?
I guess being able to record, it gives me, I guess, a bit of knowledge that most musicians don't really have. And it also gives me a little bit more control over the products that I'll be producing. In addition, it helps me to make connections with other musicians and performers who need to use the studio. I myself have actually interned at a Grammy-winning studio because of my experience in this class. And I got to work with artists like the RZA, I got to work with Eric Benet, I got to work with Kelly Clarkson on my first day. And that's all really just because of the experiences I got in this class. But I would say, I guess, that my toolbox for achieving my goals has really increased significantly. And I think because of it, I've become a much more discerning listener, which has made me appreciate some music much more and made me hate some of the music I used to love.